Hey guys and gals, Mama Bear here with a Daily Dash of Life. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you, and if you've been here before, welcome back. For today's tutorial, I will be walking you through how to make the medium size for this U, for this crochet pattern. I do have the small, medium, and large patterns on my website at DailyDashofLife.com. Just click on the file, the PDF file, for you to print it out. Now before we get started with that, let's go ahead and get the supplies we'll need. I like to use stitch markers. That is very optional for you. I will be using a 5mm crochet hook, some sharp scissors, a tapestry needle, and then the yarn of your choice. Go ahead and pick anything you want. I'm just using my scrap yarn. And voila, that's all we need before we get started. Now, I just wanted to let you know that whenever I am working on patterns, especially times like this or the one back here where they have all of this that I could easily get lost on, don't forget to check off what you've already done so you don't confuse yourself. And away we go. Today I'm using this sage color from Caron Simply Soft. Alrighty, I have a bit of a correction to make. This is actually the Caron Simply Soft in Pistachio, not sage. And then if you're wondering, I have this little clip right here to hold my yarn together so it doesn't unravel. You can get these at your local grocery store or any place you would get your hair supplies. They're just cheap little clips. You could get them at the dollar store, I bet, and just use them as holders so nothing unravels in between projects. For my foundation chain, I am going to chain 29 chains. So start off with a slip knot. After my first stitch, I'm just going to add a stitch marker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to add another stitch marker at my 10th chain, just in case things go awry and I lose my spot. I can always go back to every 10th chain. 11, 12. I just completed my foundation chain and I added a stitch marker to the first and last stitch of the chain, as well as every 10th stitch. For row 1, I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from my hook. So I'm not going to crochet into this first one, I'm going to crochet into the second one. Insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. And then I'm going to single crochet into the next 11 chains. So here's 1, 2, and just continue on until you have a total of 12 single crochet. Before I go any further though, I'm going to move my stitch marker and put it in this first stitch of my row. I like to mark my first and last stitches of the row whenever I'm working on a project. You don't have to, but for me, it just gives me peace of mind. I know where to stop and start without having to think about it. And if I did something wrong, I'll know it quickly. I now have 12 single crochet for my first row. In the next chain, which is right here, I'm going to do 2 single crochet. So far what I have are my 12 single crochet. Then I have 2 single crochet to create a corner. Now I'm going to turn my work and create 2 single crochet going across. So I have 1 single crochet in this first chain, then another single crochet in the next chain, and I'm going to create another corner by doing 2 single crochet in the next chain. Now I'm going to turn my work a little bit and single crochet in the remaining 12 chains. Okay, that is my 12th single crochet of the row, and I have just completed the first row. Row 2 says single crochet in the first 13 single crochet. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. Single crochet in the first single crochet of the row and move my stitch marker. So that was 1, and just continue on and complete the 13 single crochet of the beginning of the row, and just meet me back here when you're done with that. Double check your work, make sure you have the 13 going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 single crochet going across for row 2. Now I'm going to create a corner by doing 2 single crochet into the same single crochet and turn my work as I do that. Now single crochet across the next 3 single crochet. Here's 1, into the next one for 2, and into the next one for 3. You will again be doing a corner, so 2 single crochet into the next single crochet, and then do the 13 single crochet going across for the remaining stitches. Now if you'd like, you can go to my playlist on my crochet letter series and you can check out what other letters I have. I also have the patterns for them on my website. And you can check me out on Instagram for some behind the scenes stuff at DailyDashofLife. Come check me out at any time. I have the letter O coming up again. I'm going to have 2 versions of the letter O, one with double crochets and one with single crochets, and I already have the one with double crochets out. Again, you can check that out in my letter series. I'll also leave a link to it in the description box below, as well as the links for my other videos. All right, for this U, we're going to be working on the outside instead of the inside. So for row 3, we're going to be coming out this way. You have just completed row 2. Now chain 1 and turn your work for row 3. Single crochet for your first single crochet of the row. Move your stitch marker. So for row 3, single crochet across 13 single crochet, I'm going to make this single crochet smaller so it can be more even, more uniform. All right, here's 3, 11, 12, and 13. Now what I'm going to do is to create a corner again by doing the 2 single crochet in the same single crochet. And then this time I'm going to do 4 across going this way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, I'm going to be creating a corner and I'm going to be turning my work as I do it so I can get that nice curve. 1 and 2. Then just single crochet across the remaining 13 single crochet, and I'll meet you back here in just a moment. Okay, we have just completed row 3, chain 1, turn my work, and single crochet into the first stitch of the row and place your stitch marker. For row 4, I'm going to single crochet in the first 12 single crochet. We've already done 1, so we just need to do 11 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now I'm going to do 2 single crochet in the same single crochet to create a corner or a curve. Now I'm going to do 2 single crochet going across. In the next single crochet I'm going to do 1, and then in the next one after that I'm going to do a second one. Now I'm going to do 2 single crochet in the next single crochet to continue on with my curve. And I'm going to be turning my work as I do that to change the direction. Now my instructions say to single crochet across the next 2 single crochet. Here's 1 and 2. Now I need to do 2 single crochet in the next single crochet. Now I need to do 2 single crochet across. So here's 1, and in the next single crochet do another single crochet. I'm going to be creating a curve again, so I need to do 2 single crochet in the same single crochet. And I should have 12 remaining single crochet to do. Turn your work. 1, 10, 11, and 12. And that matches up with my stitch marker, so I did something right. Here you have your U, your medium-sized U. It has 4 rows. The small one has 3 rows and the large one has 5 rows. Now the curves are going to be different, so make sure you get the patterns for those. Okay, now we need to fasten off and weave in our ends. And it doesn't really matter what side you use as the right or wrong side. Bend the yarn, stick it through the eye of the tapestry needle, and then just begin your weaving. Try to make it as invisible as you can. Pinch your work right here. Give a little tug. Make sure you're pinching as you're tugging. Skip over a piece of yarn and then go in the opposite direction. Tug again and pinch as you tug. Scissors. Pull just a tad as you cut so that your yarn disappears into your work after you cut. Again with this side, get your tapestry needle, bend your yarn over your needle, pull that out, push that through the eye. There you go. Then just start weaving again. Go in one direction, pinch and tug. Other direction, pinch and tug. Then pull slightly, push down with the scissors if you can, and voila, that yarn is gone. Now if you want, you can go ahead and add some ribbon at this time. You know me, I like to do that. I just think it is so adorable. Can't help myself. This is a thin piece of ribbon, so that goes through easily. Just the way I have it up here, I'm going to add it up here too. So you're going to want to fold over with the left and push it to the right. Bring your one from the right to the left. This one's going to go on bottom, this one's going to go on top. Create your X, push it through the top, and go north and south. Create your little loop down here. Go over and around with the top one. Oops. Push that ribbon through. There you go. I always pinch in the middle while I work with this. Tug really hard, pinch in the middle, pinch in the middle. There you go. Now I'm going to cut at an angle, cut at an angle, and there you have it, your U. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you learned something new today that you didn't know yesterday. Toodles!